Once you finish drawing the components, you need to add measurement lines and measurements using specific protocols. Measurement lines are always on a guideline and between two other guidelines. The start and the end of the measurement line is clearly marked, and a measurement line is darker than a guideline. We organize measurement lines according to their length. The longest measurement lines will be the closest to the side of your paper and the furthest away from the object. The shortest lines are the closest to the object. Measurement lines should be outside of your drawing space. In other words, they should not be on top of where you have drawn objects. They should be at the edges of your paper. You should have measurement lines on at least two sides of your page, at the top or the bottom of your page, and at one of the sides of your page. Diagonal lines should be described as well. Let me explain to you how to do this. You will need to use a tri-square. It has a 90-degree corner, and you are going to need to use this to make sure your guidelines are very accurate. Line the component edge up exactly to the 90-degree corner of your tri-square. The tri-square should be lined up totally flat against the edge of the component that you are measuring. Draw a guideline away from your object towards the side of the page using a light line. Turn the tri-square around and line up the 90-degree corner with the other side of your component. Also draw a guideline to the side of your paper from here. We can see the two guidelines over here. Make sure you draw the measurement line so that it does not overlap with one of the other components. In this case, the tunnel view is in the way. Line up the tri-square on one of your guidelines. Remember, the measurement line has to be at a 90-degree angle. The two measurement lines must be parallel to each other. The object edge and the measurement line should be parallel to each other as well. That's what it should look like. Repeat the process for all of your different diagonal components. Every component needs to be measured. Guidelines should be lighter than measurement lines and the outlines of your object. The object lines are the darkest lines because they have to show all of the components very clearly. Measurement lines start and end on guidelines, and this is clearly marked. The measurement is centered beneath the measurement line. This means it should be drawn in the middle underneath all of the lines. You should describe the measurement unit for any orthographic drawing. We are using millimeters for our bridge drawing. You will normally see this and the scale in the top corner of your page. The scale of the drawing tells us how big the object will be. We use 1:1 because our object will be exactly the same size as our drawing.